Hello, everybody, and welcome to some 100% pitch-free training, which you guys probably never get on the internet. We are going to run you through some actionable steps tonight and really give you something that you can walk away with, implement into your business immediately, and begin to explode your business online. The same that I've done, and also my business partner here and fellow trainer, Jordan Keys. And we're going to just briefly introduce ourselves, and then we're going to jump right into some training. I swear it's going to be less than 5 minutes, and we're going to go into some actionable steps. And I'm going to tell you right now that I'm going to be going over some video training. Video marketing is hot right now, so I'll be telling you about that in a minute. But about myself, when I came into the industry back in 2006, things were a little bit different than they are now, and things have progressed quite a bit. And that's why I'm going to be, utilizing the time to teach you guys video marketing. I've built strong organizations. The last company I was with, I hit the $10,000 a month mark within 2 months, and I've been able to use my skills and teach my team those skills in order to grow large organizations. And I can tell you right now, and you probably know, that in growing a large organization, it doesn't matter if you grow a big team if that team isn't producing as well. So we've been doing something right, so I hope you guys listen, and I hope you guys have fun tonight, because we're going to be going through a lot of cool stuff. So on that note, I'm going to toss it over to Jordan Keys to introduce himself.
Hey everyone, firstly let me say me and Shane are happy that you guys are here. We love the fact that you want to take advantage of us giving you guys some totally straight up free training. As Shane said, you don't get that very often on the internet, so we're very happy to have you guys here and give you some stuff that you guys can put into your business and actually get something done. A lot of times they're gurus and people at the top, or people who show themselves as top earners. They're constantly trying to get you on webinars and quote-unquote trainings. They never teach you anything. You feel like you've wasted your time, and we wanted to make sure that we can kind of counteract that a little bit and give you guys some awesome training here tonight. Myself, I've been working in the internet marketing industry for 7 years plus, probably around 8 years now. Like Shane, I've built some large organizations, and again, as Shane was saying, if you're not constantly learning and helping to train your organizations, you're not going to have any duplication, and you're going to have issues continuing to expand your business and continuing to expand your income. The point that most of us are in internet marketing for is really to leverage our time and other people's time, so that we don't have to spend as many hours working, as many hours trapped in one single place, as well as giving us the opportunity to really move around and give us the freedom to enjoy our life while also earning fantastic income. So we just wanted to touch on that stuff for you guys tonight, give you some awesome training, and help you hit that next level in your business.
Excellent. So I guess it's time just to dive right into some training, because I told you this is no fluff, no BS, no hype. We just want to show you how you guys can increase your business. And I'm going to jump into some video marketing training, but before I do, I hate those words, but before I do, it's really important that I share some of the statistics about video marketing, and it blows me away. I was even doing a little bit more research on it today, and it literally just blows me away that not every single person out there that is in the internet marketing, network marketing, MLM profession, it blows me away they're not utilizing video marketing. And I know some people are afraid to get in front of camera and things like that. Well, there's things that you can do until you feel comfortable putting yourself in front of a camera. And actually one of them is, just before we get into it, this is just kind of off the cuff, is when you're doing a training, you can look at your screen, but don't watch yourself. Look at your notes. Look at the training that you've created, an outline of maybe what you want to talk about as you're in front of the camera, because that's what I'm doing right now. And can you guys tell that I'm not looking at you, or that I'm not looking at myself? I'm actually looking at my notes, because I don't want to miss anything. I want to make sure you guys are getting the full impact of what I've created for you. So that's just a little tip that wasn't even in my notes. And another thing that kind of just popped up is the content. A lot of people struggle with content, and I want to tell you that while you're learning, you should be making videos. You should be teaching other people while you're learning a subject. Why is that? Because when you're teaching somebody something, then you need to learn that subject. You need to learn how to present that subject, and it just immerses you into that subject so much more that by training somebody else, you're actually teaching yourself. So remember those few tips, because you can find all kinds of stuff online, on YouTube, which we're going to be talking about here, all over the place that you can just pick up and begin to train other people, which is in turn going to make you a better marketer and really make you unstoppable. So diving into some of these statistics, I mean, we already know that video in its fast track to growth, it is one of the most engaging forms of communication, and it's the fastest growing category in online advertising. Now, I mean, just that line alone should have you interested in wondering why you're not doing video marketing, or if you are, maybe you're not doing it correctly, and we're going to be getting into that. So here are some like very specific statistics. So 1 minute of video is equivalent to 1.8 million words, or 3,600 web pages of plain text content. Now, what would you rather do? Script and create a video that lasts 1 minute, or write a blog or something that has 1.8 million words? And I can also tell you that Google is going to appreciate the video a lot more as well, and we'll talk about that in a minute. As far as video marketing goes, we all know that the largest video sharing platform out there right now is YouTube. And in 2008, YouTube actually surpassed Yahoo as the most searched website, and it is now, I'll get to the statistic because it blows me away, but it's incredible the amount of people that search on Yahoo rather than, or on YouTube rather than they would on Yahoo. Here's one statistic that is really, I mean, outrageous. 25% of all Google searches actually search YouTube. So the results from a Google search that you put in, 25% of that is all going to be YouTube videos. Now, does that give you an idea of, you know, rankings and getting on the first page of Google? And we all know we want to be on the first page of Google so that people can come into our store and buy our products, right? 4 billion video views a day and more than 3 billion hours of video are being watched every single day. I mean, that is just amazing. I mean, yeah, they're watching a lot of other things and they're watching all kinds of stuff, but we're going to tell you how to get people to watch what you're creating. More video, this one blew me away. More video content is uploaded in 30 days than the 3 major TV networks have produced in over 30 years. That is just, I mean, that is out of control. That works out to be about 48 hours of video being uploaded every minute. That means 8 years of video are uploaded every day. Now are you starting to feel the impact of why it's so important to do video marketing? I'm going to run through these other ones. I've got tons of these, but I want to run through these just real quick before I jump into the real actionable steps I'm going to be teaching you. So in the business-to-business and the business-to-customer marketing worldwide, video is the top 3 most effective social media marketing tactic. 33% of tablet owners watch at least 1 hour a day on their device. Here's another crazy one. 72.1 million smartphone users watch video on their devices at least monthly in 2013, and by the end of 2014 they're projecting that it's going to be 86.8 million people watching videos on their smartphone. Pretty big audience. You know, you might want to capture some of that. Now, this is where we're headed though. 74% of all internet traffic in 2017 will be on video. And I'm not making up these statistics. These statistics were actually created during a survey that Invido made. And if you guys are interested in reading that report, then just email me and I'll send it over to you. 52% of marketing professionals worldwide name videos as the type of content with the best return on investment. This is a pretty important statistic because this concerns retention. 65% of video viewers watch more than 3/4 of a video. 3/4 of a video. Most people, when they go to a sales page that is, more than a page view that you can see when you log in, most of the people that go onto that, they skip down to the bottom, they look at a price and they see what's going on, and then they leave. Or if it's a blog, if you don't capture their attention right away, then they leave. With a video, you've got so much more possibility to catch their attention by things that you can do right at the very beginning, and with the content that you're going to use, props, all that stuff. Visuals, people love visuals. That's why YouTube is where it's at today. Now, in an eye mapping study of search engine results pages, video results commanded more attention than any other listing on the internet whatsoever. And that just goes back to show you that most of the search results that you get when you search for anything on Google, and you can go test this right now, most of it will be video. On the front page, it'll be half or more than half video for most search terms. So, with these statistics, I would hope that you guys understand how important video marketing is. But now I want to dive into this and show you how you can best set yourself up so that you are one of those people that are getting all those viewers to your video. Now, it's very important when you're setting up a video that you capture the person's attention. Okay, and also there's tons of things about, or tons of trainings and everything on what to use to set up for doing a video. But most of you that are watching right now already know how to make a video, and it's very simple. On YouTube, you can go there and you can hit record a video. On your computer, almost every single computer has some kind of video editor. Microsoft Movie Maker, or the Mac has something else, but I'm not a Mac guy, so I don't know. And you literally just plug in your camcorder or your webcam, or you have a built-in webcam, you shoot a video. That's it. Because what you want to do is you want to start getting comfortable in front of the video. Now, what I'm going to be teaching, though, is what you're going to be able to do to optimize your video, what kind of content you want in your video, and with that, we're going to dive right into more, I guess, more specifics on what you need to do. So towards the beginning of the video, the beginning of the video is the most important, right? Because you could get on a YouTube video and you're going to start watching a YouTube video, and if it sucks at the beginning, excuse me, but if it's no good at the beginning, then you're probably going to click on the next fluffy cat that's next to you, right? Well, you want to grab their attention, whether that's with a visual or whether that is with what you're saying. It's very important to get them hooked right at the very beginning. One of the things that I've done, and I know a lot of my friends do, is, excuse me for a second, is you let them know that something is coming at the end of the video. Make sure you watch all the way to the end, because at the end I'm going to tell you what that ingredient is for my special sauce, that kind of deal. And it doesn't exactly have to be like that, but you want to engage them and make them start thinking about, okay, as you're describing your content to them, what is that thing going to be at the end? All of this is leading up to the big finale at the end. And you want to hold your best for last, and that little, maybe it's the third or fourth thing that you're going to be teaching on, you hold it to the end. And I'm actually going to tell you a little trick that you're going to do at the end as well to keep people coming back. So remember, you're going to grab their attention with something like that. And you also, not everything is going to be a training video or the secret sauce and what they need to be doing to draw in attention and everything like that. You might tell them what they're going to expect out of the video, and they're going to learn through this video. You're going to learn X, Y, and Z. Now, this is something I was taught at a very young age when I was in speech class in high school. Okay, you always set up your speech with today, and if you watch President Obama, you watch most of the big speakers, they're going to tell you today, I'm going to tell you about 3 things that are going to help the economy, or something like that. So they're going to wait for 1, 2, and 3, and at the end, I'm going to tell you about a secret tip, or something like that, or whatever. That's the kind of stuff that you want right at the very beginning to grab their attention and get them going. If you got a prop or something like that, shoot, you might want to use it. There's more advanced things that you can do once you really get used to it, where people are using green screens or white background. You have words coming up or symbols, but that's advanced. Right now, we're just teaching you how to grab their attention with your words. So and I'm actually going to do a screen share now, I think, because I want to show you, forgive me for all the pauses. I've really got to sneeze, but it's not letting me. So I want to show you how you can optimize your actual video on YouTube so that you can get the most the most attraction, so that you can start ranking on Google in the first 2 pages, first 3 pages. And there's some other secret things that you can do to help boost yourself. But let me get into some things that you may know, and a few of these things I know that you do not know. So let me see if I can. First, I'm going to come back to you guys here. And I'm going to do a screen share. Actually, let me pull up. I've got too many things going on here, as do most serial entrepreneurs. And a little fun. Excuse the sniffling. Like I said, I got to sneeze. Here we go. Wrong button. So Jordan, in just a second, can you tell me if you see my screen?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, and do you see this screen or do you see YouTube?
I see the Google Hangout.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is YouTube. All of you guys are familiar with YouTube, and if you're not, I don't know where you've been. So here we go. It's the second largest search engine on the internet, and we can go in and we can look at all these different videos. They show you all kinds of stuff. This is very distracting, and we want to make sure that you're starting to get your videos up top. Hang on one second. Okay, I apologize for that, but it finally came out. So on YouTube here, actually I want to be on this YouTube, you're going to see where you can upload all of your content. Here's tons of my content. I've got, as you can see, I've got plenty here. I'm actually going to use the video that I used to promote this free training to show you guys a few things. This has nothing in it except for a title, I believe. So I'm going to take you right into the back and show you a few things. There are things that you can do here with a custom thumbnail so that you don't have these goofy looks on your face. A custom thumbnail just can help draw people's attraction to it. I don't mind having my face out there. Some people would rather not. They would rather have a catchy thumbnail that really grabs somebody's attention, which I think is great. Now, when you're labeling and putting in your description, putting in your key tags, it's very important that you do it in a certain way so that you're optimizing everything for Google to grab a hold of you. And actually, YouTube does, and Bing does, but Google is the one that I would say 75% of the people use, and because YouTube is owned by Google, they have an unfair advantage. And I'm going to be telling you a little secret at the very end of this this hangout, to where we may be able to take the advantage away from YouTube just for our profession, just for you specifically. So here, in your title, Google is only going to pick up the first 60 characters for your search term. So you want to be, very specific in this, in your title of what you are training, teaching, talking about, anything like that. It's 60 characters. So anything past that, it's not wasted because people will see it once they click onto here. But as far as search, as far as search optimization, it's not doing you any good. So you want to make sure that your keywords that you're focusing on, and it might be an internet marketing arena, it could be in something else that you're doing, wakeboarding, whatever. You want to make sure that whatever you're training on is going to be in those first 60 characters. You also want to make sure that it's in the description. I'm actually going to change the screen share here for a minute. So I think we're back on me. Now we're going to go. Okay, Jordan, do you see just YouTube?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to switch. Do you see just YouTube now?
Yep, still just YouTube.
Perfect. Okay. So in the video description, people like to do different things. If you are trying to promote a link, let's say, it could be a business opportunity, it could be, you want to send people to a capture page or something like that. I like to have that within the first 2 lines, normally on the the first line, but it can be in the second line, because when you go into YouTube, let me take you there. That's what you see from people. And I want to be very thorough when I'm showing you this. So I just want you guys to see everything. Okay, Eric Worre. Of course I've got Eric Worre on my favorites list because he's there. And of course he's a bad example because he didn't put anything in his description. So let's go grab somebody else here. Okay, so here you can see, and this person was smart and had cut these off and returned. But here you see that a lot of it doesn't fall in. And this is another example that I guess isn't the best because usually you don't see all too many lines. So you want to grab their attention in those first 2 lines. It's just like the video that you're creating. You want to have that attention-grabbing content right there at the very beginning. Okay, so we're going to go back into my video manager, and I'm going to show you exactly what you guys need to be doing within your tags and descriptions. So this actually shouldn't maybe have been invitation to 100% free training. I knew I was sending this out to a specific target, my list and Facebook friends and stuff. So this, I'm not worried about search engine optimization. This, if I was doing a training for Facebook marketing, then I would want to have, Facebook marketing and then something that's unique, or 100% free Facebook marketing training, something like that. And then in here, you want to use some of those keywords again, Facebook marketing, within the first couple of lines. And I'm going to show, I want to get the exact numbers here for you guys. And also keep in mind, you've got a 5,000 character limit. You really shouldn't be writing too much more than that anyways, because your video needs to be explaining everything that you're doing. People are going to be more engaged with your video. I don't have the statistic right here, but I believe it's like 172 or 176 characters that Google will search and crawl in your description. in order to get it on the front page. Now, your video tags are also very important. And video tags I want to spend a little bit more time on, just because there are certain things that you can do with your video tags to create a long-standing audience, an audience that's going to keep coming back and keep watching your videos. Or, I don't know how many times you guys have seen it, and we're going to switch over to another screen again. And I'm going to show you that when we go on to build your email list, okay, get response is put this up, but over here you don't see anything else from get response. Okay, now if I do a search for let's try. Okay, how to build an email list that'll make you money. All right, Jeff Johnson, what do you got for us? Okay, you can see that when I log on to here, what do we see over here? Jeff Johnson, Jeff Johnson, Jeff Johnson, Jeff Johnson. Why? Because he's optimized his videos. You're seeing his videos over here on the left, on the right-hand side, rather than seeing a whole bunch of other people's videos. So now let's go over to Kathy Henry. Okay, do you see Kathy's right side over here? How many videos in there do you see from Kathy? Not very many. Not any. So Kathy either doesn't have any other videos, or she didn't optimize this video properly. And that can be seen in her tags, or in your tags. And I'm going to show you how to optimize that and keep your videos within the search. So if we go back to my video manager and we go back in here, and let's just say that I'm doing email, building an email list. Or actually, to keep it short, we'll say Facebook marketing, okay? So I'm doing Facebook marketing here. And, sorry guys, I gotta go to edit, not to watch. So in the tags here, you're gonna wanna have, this is where you need to pay attention. You're gonna wanna have your channel name, okay? What is the name of your YouTube channel? It could be your name. It could be Facebook marketing. It could be something different. You know, it could be Shayn McFarland's Facebook marketing expertise. You know, your channel should have a name, and if it doesn't, then you need to make sure that you name your channel. And this one is Shayn McFarland. But I do have other channels, so I could create, you know, other videos within a different niche that fit that channel name. So all I'm saying is here, your channel, you should have your channel name, and let's say it's, you know, Facebook, okay, return, and then you're going to have free Facebook marketing. Okay, maybe that's what this niche is going to be. This is going to be free Facebook marketing. Okay, and in the description, obviously, you're going to want to have free Facebook marketing in there as well, so that your keywords are really absorbed by the search engines. Okay, so you're also going to want to have a few of your niche keywords that you're doing your video about. For example, Jeff Johnson was doing, you know, building an email list. Well, most of his other videos had to do with an email list or building an email list. So they have, I'm missing the word right now. They have words that have to do with each other. I know, awful. You guys will probably be writing to me shortly telling me what that word is. So anyways, you know, you'll throw in a couple other niche words, and you can do keyword research on this, and I'm not going to get into keyword research because I just want to show you how to optimize your video. But keyword research is another monster that you guys can play with and help you find the right keywords that you want to include in here. So another one would, I always put my name. If there's somebody else in the video with me, I put their name in the video. And you may just want to do online, you know, and have 3 to 4 tags that are consistent throughout every single video that you do within that niche. Make sure that you have corresponding, there we go, that's the word I'm looking for, corresponding keywords, so that they're going to be picked up and you're going to see them all over here. Yeah, we don't want to save all that stuff. Just like Jeff Johnson. Thanks, Jeff, for letting me use you in my demonstration today. So here you can see, you know, Jeff is most likely using something to do with email list building. Email list, how to build a list, something like that is all going to be corresponding within there. I apologize for my cat's interruption. Hang on 1 second. She likes to help me work here. So we're going to go back to my video, and I'm going to show you something that a lot of people don't do. But first, let me switch over to my. I know it's better. I'm going to switch over to my notes real quick because I know that there's always one thing in here that I forget to mention to everybody. Okay, video tags. Okay, we can let's take a look at, there's 2 other things. And one is going to be sharing in optimization. Okay, let me get over here. So here we can go to advanced settings, and we want to make sure that all of our settings are set properly. The category is going to help you help people find you better depending on what you're doing. If it's entertainment, if it's education, whatever it might be. Allow comments. Users can rate the video. Syndicated everywhere. You don't have to worry about caption certification, but by clicking it open, you guys can see what it would be. It's very simple. And then here, make video statistics on the page that's watched visible. This is tricky, I guess. I would suggest that you always leave this on, because you want to see people that are coming, or you want people to see that people are coming to your video. Now, if you don't have anyone coming to your video, you're like, well, I don't know if I want that statistic on that page. Leave the statistic on the page and work on driving more people to that video. And I'll show you another trick at the end that we can do that's going to help with that. Now, here is something that is important. Most people don't do, and this is one of the biggest boosts within setting up your YouTube. I believe it's right here. Hello, everybody. All right, what am I? Where's I need to add. It's very important that you add a transcription, if you can. Now, when you add a transcription of what is in your video, it allows Google to go and search that transcription. And for some reason, I'm just having trouble finding it. Jordan, if you're on and you know where I'm supposed to go, let me know. I hate getting stuck. I didn't think it was in enhancements. I thought it was under subtitles and CC.
Hello, everybody. I know.
Yeah, you go to your video manager.
What's that?
If you go into your video manager,
Yep, that's where I'm at.
and then you will see captions. Should be under the closed captions.
I just didn't go far enough, I don't think. Now, here's where you used to be able to add a transcription, correct?
Yep, you were just there. Go back. Go back.
No, it's been a while since you.
Add subtitle or closed caption.
Ah, here we go. Okay. Sorry for that, guys. I do know what I'm doing, really. So here, you can go in, you can transcribe and set timings. This is where you're actually watching the video and transcribing as the video is going. You can create new subtitles within it, but it's easiest just to upload a file. Now, if you don't have any money and you don't really want to pay somebody to do it, then you can sit there and take the time to do it. If it's a long video, it's going to take you quite a while unless you're really good at transcribing. My suggestion is going to Fiverr.com, paying someone $5 to transcribe your video, and then you upload the file, and then it'll sync the file to your video, and you can also go in and you help YouTube sync your file. Transcriptions are one thing that people overlook so often that are very, very strong in helping your video hit the top of a Google search for specific keywords. Now, you also want to be talking about your keywords within your video, mentioning your keywords a few times, not over and over like Facebook marketing, and then we're going to do Facebook marketing, and then we're going to Facebook marketing, and that's not what we're talking about. You want to mention your keywords in there a few times. It's going to be in your title. It's going to be in your description. It's going to be in your tags. It's going to help you get ranked. So with this, there's a lot there that you should be able to walk away with and start getting your video ranked at the top of Google. At the end of it, and now so going away from optimizing your title and keywords and tags, transcriptions, you also want to make sure that within your video that you always, always, always have a call to action. You should always, and a lot of people don't do this either, you should always ask the viewer to like your page and comment if they liked what they just saw. It's very important because the more likes you get and the more comments you get, the more it's going to appear on the first page of YouTube as well as being sought out more by Google. So it's very important. If you're on Facebook, then when you shoot a video, you should send it out to all your friends. And even if it's friends that are in your own team or friends that are in a different company that you know don't want to join your company or don't want to buy your product or don't want your free training, you still send it to them and just ask them to like it or comment on it, because friends are such a great resource. They can really help boost your business more than you can imagine. Now, maybe you're like, I don't want to show my video to anybody. Well, then, I don't know. You've got to show your video to everybody because, as you saw, 4 billion people or 3 billion people are watching it every day. So you might as well let your friends watch it as well. So make sure that you're sharing it as much as possible. Let's see. There's something that I like to do that is a little bit more advanced, but I do want to let you guys know about it because we will be talking about it later in some more trainings that we do. And it's a technique that you offer something for free if they click on the link and enter their email. So you ask them to click on the link below, enter your email, and I'm going to send you a free ebook or a free mind map or a free plugin or something that goes along with what you're talking about in your video. Maybe it's a free list building ebook. Maybe it's a fifth ingredient within your special sauce. So you told them that you're going to make this unbelievable ragu, okay? And there's 5 ingredients, or there's 4 ingredients in it, and then you tell them that you have to wait till the end to get your 4th ingredient, and then after that, you're going to tell them, well, now I'm going to tell you, if you click on the link below and enter your email, what the best garnish is that complements that secret sauce. You know, something like that, to really get people engaged. And just really what you're trying to do is get their email. It's building a list with your email, because people, once you're emailing them and you're not spamming them and you're sending them good, valuable content, then they're going to want to know more about what you're doing. They're going to want to watch more videos. They're going to open more emails from you. They're going to join your business. That's one way to engage people, by using that. Now, there is a little bit more to that. You know, you do have to create a capture page that's going to get their email, and then you do have to, you know, have that connected to your autoresponder, which will send them the free download or whatever you mention in there. But I don't want to get into that. I just want to give you a little hint as to some things that you can do within your video to attract more people. So with that, you know, YouTube is awesome. And I'm actually going to come back so you guys can see me. Okay, looks like I'm back on. So YouTube really is awesome. I have utilized YouTube to create, I've brought in, you know, hundreds of reps by using YouTube. Okay, but YouTube has its flaws. They really do. YouTube, and there's a couple things that I didn't even think about until today, but there are so many videos on YouTube. And it's not that you're competing with other network marketers, you know, but you're also competing with the biggest epic fail compilations and the fluffy cat saying I love you and everything else under the sun. And when when you're doing that, people get distracted. You want people to come in and look at your video and watch your video, and then possibly watch another video, not click on the link below or something like that. Hang on one second, guys. My computer's about to die. Right when I'm getting into it. See, even us professionals are not always prepared. Okay, sorry about that. You really want to grab their attention. There's one other thing I'm actually going to do a screen share and I'm going to show you, because this is really cool. Because there is something in further trainings that we're going to show you. And again, you guys can either chalk this up as to, what I just taught you and things that you should be doing, because I'm going to be doing a little takeaway right now. I'm going to be doing exactly what I just trained you to do. And there's a little tip that you can take and use. Okay, we're going to have to wait for Pizza Man to flip his dough, because it's really important that I show this to you. And look, what's the first thing I flip on? It's a fail compilation. They're all over the place. Okay, but what happens when you get to the very end? You get to the very end and look at it's everybody else's videos all over the place. Who wants? And I don't know. I really don't know why these videos are showing up here. But anyways, it really is a takeaway where people are watching your video and they're all excited about it, and then all of a sudden you get to the end and it's going to be related videos, but they're not your related videos. Well, there is a little trick that you can do to have your videos appear here, or so it would appear that your videos are showing up there, but they're not really. There is something that you can do that would help keep your videos on that front page when it hits the end, because we all know you've watched a video and then, oh gosh, now I got to go watch people belly flop onto something else. And then what happens? You lose their attention, and they might not remember you, because if you were not memorable enough in your training, then they're not going to click on your next, they're not going to click on your next training if it's not right there available for you. Just a little tip. In further trainings, we're going to show you exactly how you can get rid of all of these videos that show up right when your video training ends, and it's a huge, huge benefit. Now, I'm going to turn this back over to Jordan, and then I'm going to tell you guys a little bit at the very end about some things that we are going to be doing that are going to help you get your videos ranked highest in Google, and also some other little secrets that we're going to throw at you. So make sure that you hang out and stick with me until after Jordan jumps on here and gives you a little bit of training himself. So with that, I'm going to switch back over to the screen so that we can see it, and I'm going to turn it back over to you, Jordan. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Shane. I hope you all really understand the power of video and video marketing in our day and age now. Obviously, in the past, there's been different specific pieces of technology that have been a fad, and then there are the ones that are around for a long time. And as Shane said, if you've been out of your house any time in the past 6 or 7 years, you know what YouTube is. You know that there are tons of videos there. They get an amazing amount of traffic. I'm sure you guys were staggered by all of the statistics that Shane gave you, the millions and billions of people and video hours that are being watched on a daily basis. And really what we want to make sure you do is that you capture some of those billions of hours of video and billions of people watching video, and really start to pull them into your business, into your funnel, and really get the most out of your marketing. If video is going to be such a huge trend for now and the foreseeable future, that's something that you really need to be implementing into your business. And making videos can be scary at first. Anybody who's done it maybe once or twice in the very beginning, it's a little unnerving. Maybe you've never seen yourself speak before. Maybe you're surprised at the mannerisms that you have that everybody else has been seeing, but you've never really noticed yourself. Maybe you can't gather your thoughts well enough, or you have issues reading your own notes. Everybody goes through these things when they start to make videos, but the real key is to just make those videos. If you are constantly waiting to put out a video until it's perfect, you'll never make a video and you'll never get better. And that's really the key to success, is continuing to do things over and over until you get very good at them. And making a video is no different. Now, the really exciting thing about making videos, as Shane said, is once you really kind of get the hang of just being on camera and being able to put your thoughts intelligibly into a script, or being able to speak on camera without becoming nervous, then you can do all kinds of fun stuff. You can add a green screen, you can add props, you can add annotations and pictures and transitions, and you can use your cell phone and go to exotic places and have that as your background. There's a lot of tons of cool stuff that you guys can do with your videos that brand you as a leader and let other people see the lifestyle that you're living, so that they really get interested in what it is that you're doing. A big thing that a lot of key networkers and marketers do is exactly that. Use a handheld camera, whether it's their cell phone or it's a small camera, and they go to somewhere that they're traveling for business or somewhere that they're going on vacation, and they really show their lifestyle to other individuals, because in network and internet marketing, showing a lifestyle is a big thing. Everybody talks a big game. Everybody talks a lot of fluff. You see words like amazing, spectacular, fantastic, explode. You see these words on a consistent basis written, and they lose their meaning. They lose their value. And then you have people saying these same words in videos, and they say, let me help you explode your business. Let me show you something fantastic, the most amazing thing you've seen. And these words get thrown out there a lot, and it really lose their power. But when you can see somebody in an amazing place, maybe it's exotic, or maybe they have a fantastic pool, that really starts to strike a nerve with people. It really gets to have you connect with those individuals on a deeper level, because they can see what it is that you're talking about. They no longer have to try and visualize what it is that you're saying using these outdated words that everybody uses as fluff, right? So that's another very cool thing that you can do, and that will be a little bit in the future, and we can talk about that a little bit deeper later. But doing those types of things where you can really show people who you are, why they should listen to you, the exotic places you get to travel, your lifestyle, and those types of things, you could really start to connect with your key demographics and your potential customers to really use those videos to start building your business. Shane?
Awesome. So I think that you guys should be able to walk away with some really great, actionable steps that you can implement right away into your business by producing videos and putting them on YouTube. One thing I didn't mention is one of my favorite ways to do a video is with my iPhone. I might be inspired at some point and I'll shoot a video with my iPhone. It's so easy to upload to anywhere you're at, or your smartphone, whatever, and I can guarantee that you heard the statistic. 75% of all internet traffic in 2017 is going to be video. Is that not crazy? Now, what if we could help you get your videos ranked on YouTube? What if we could take away all of the noise, or not on YouTube, but on Google? What if we could take away all of the noise, and on YouTube, excuse me, but we take away all of the noise of the fluffy cats, of the fail compilations, of the Russian drunk drivers. My wife is Russian, so I had to mention that. All of the crazy stuff that is so distracting, and then seeing every other marketer's videos over here and having that page that has all of the other videos that are related to it that aren't your videos. What if we could take all of that away? And what if we could help you have your video ranked at the top of Google for your niche, for certain keywords that we show you how to build and find and create? And then it really would take your business to the next level. Now, what if you were getting paid for referring people to YouTube? Could you imagine that? YouTube has how many billion viewers and how many billion views a day, and you could have a little chunk of that? That would be pretty amazing. But you also need to learn how to do your videos, how to do marketing, and how to do all of this stuff. But what I'm telling you is that we could help you get ranked, get noticed, move into the next trend. And it's not the next trend, it's just a building trend. But over the next 4 years, or the next 3 years, we're going to be seeing almost all video. And 85% of the people that are watching videos are more apt to buy your product or join your business. And you can have your own channel that you send people to that shows all of your videos. And you could be sending people to a place where they can see all of your videos. That's about all I can say. I can't really say anything else. But I'm telling you that we can take your business to the next level. I did tell you that this is a 100% pitch-free training. Well, the training was over, so I just wanted to let you know that Jordan and I have something amazing coming out. It is being worked on by world-class programmers and developers. We've included what I've coined the Keys compensation plan. It is a Keys pass-up plan. It is going to be, when you guys see what is about to happen, you're going to be blown away. We will be exceeding those other guys that are in the industry right now, because we have something that is real, that everybody needs, that everybody is using, and you are on this video, on this hangout right now, and you are the very first people that are hearing about it. Now, I don't use terms like ground floor opportunity or anything like that, but I'm telling you what, you're in a good position to start getting the word out to other people. And I'm going to tell you that we're having a pre-launch that is going to be coming up, but we will allow you guys to go sign up for a pre-launch just to get your names in there so that you can get our pre-launch link and site when it comes out. It's a little bit behind in development, but it's going to be out by Wednesday. We're hoping for Monday night or Tuesday, and we'll be doing another hangout, and you guys will be the very first people to be able to grab your spot, even though I don't like using that word, but you're going to be able to grab your spot and you're going to start advertising, because I'm telling you, it's not going to be very long, and you're going to be seeing Unstoppable Marketers and our logo all over the internet. And I just want you guys to realize that what we're doing, no one else has done. We are going to be giving you something that is so amazing, and it's not, we're not just giving you training. It's not just another tool or anything like that. We are creating a robust platform. And all I can say is, yeah, it might be on the lines of what Yahoo just came out with. I don't know if you guys have seen Screen Yahoo. You guys probably know about YouTube, and there's a million other video platforms that are out there, but none of them are catered to your profession and helping you build your business and helping you attract the people that you want in order to build a very strong long-term business. And we're not talking about something that's just going to be here today, gone tomorrow. What did I tell you about those statistics? They are rising. We are on an upward trend, and you have an opportunity to join us in that upward trend. It literally is going to be off the hook, for lack of better words. So Jordan, I'm going to turn it over to you for some final comments, and I just want to thank everybody for coming out. I hope you got something out of my training, and it's really, really special that you guys joined me on a Saturday night, and I look forward to working with you guys in the future, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Jordan, over to you.
Yeah, thanks, Shane. I really am trying to contain my excitement right now as Shane kind of tells you guys some bits and pieces about what it is that we're doing. We don't want to let the cat out of the bag completely. Like Shane was saying, pre-launch hasn't even started yet, but we wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of an opportunity to jump in ahead of time, because we appreciate you guys taking the time to learn. And that's a huge thing in this industry, is that if you stop learning, you're already behind. As technology continues to change, as there's new ways to market, as the ways that used to work get old and played out and the new ones come out, if you're not continuing to grow, if you're not continuing to learn on a consistent basis, you're going to fall behind. If you're a $1 million earner and you stop learning, you're not going to be a $1 million earner for very long. And this is really what we want to make sure that we start to impart onto other people, just to be helpful. That's why we did this training. We wanted to be helpful to you guys, and we thoroughly appreciate you coming on, as Shane said, on a Saturday night and be here with us so that we can just try and impart some knowledge to you guys without any of the nonsense like all the other individuals are doing. And we appreciate the fact that you are taking time out of your day to try and increase your knowledge and build your business. And what we have set up for the near future for this pre-launch of Unstoppable Marketers is seriously amazing. It not only touches on video and training and tools and all kinds of amazing things. As Shane talked about, the Keys compensation plan, this is a complete custom compensation plan that we put together, and everything about this is going to be very fresh, very new, and amazing. Shane was also talking about some other video sharing sites. You have YouTube, and now you have Yahoo, and you have some other ones coming up. And the best part about what we're doing is that as many more video sharing sites come out, we'll just make what we're doing even better and better. Now, again, I don't want to get too deep into this, but every time you see a new video site pop up, what we have is going to become better automatically. What you are a part of will become better automatically. Every time you see another YouTube, or YouTube gets more popular, you see Yahoo, or Yahoo gets more popular, you see Vimeo, you see all these other video sharing sites, they pop up, they start to get big. It's only going to make what we have bigger and bigger and bigger. It seriously leverages not only other people's time, like what you're used to doing with internet marketing and network marketing, but it leverages other people's networks, other people's video views, other people's SEO. And when you have large companies like YouTube and Yahoo jumping on board the video bandwagon, what we have is just going to take their stuff and just grow and grow and grow like a monster. So I'm very excited about what we have to offer you guys. Again, we're not letting it all out of the bag just yet, but I hope you can feel the excitement. I hope you can hear it in my voice, because this is going to be amazing for a lot of individuals, and we really want to give you guys a chance to jump on board and just check it out. This is all pre-launch. There's no payments. There's no anything like that. We just want you to, opt in so that we can make sure we contact you as soon as we start putting out updates, so that we can get you guys in before everybody else, just as a reward for coming on and trying to learn from the training. So if you guys will, if you want to hear more about what it is that we have to put out to you guys and really utilize that for your businesses and really see what this amazing thing is in the future, which of course I would recommend, click the button below just after the webinar ends. Okay, our launch is going to be in about 6 weeks, but our pre-launch is going to be starting, as Shayn said, around Wednesday. So we want to make sure we get you guys in here so that people who come after you in the pre-launch will be after you. So I'll put it that way. Again, click the button below after the webinar ends, and you can get to the pre-launch page of Unstoppable Marketers, opt in, and we'll make sure we send you some information as soon as it comes out. There's going to be a ton of people jumping on board on this. We've already not really talked to other people about it, but we've kind of give them a little taste, and we have tons of people extremely interested about this. So I'll leave it there before I get too excited and start telling you everything. But again, thanks for coming, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. As soon as this webinar ends, click the button below. Feel free to opt in, and we'll make sure we give you information on the pre-launch for Unstoppable Marketers as soon as we put it out. The URL to get there is prelaunch.unstoppablemarketers.com. Or again, click the button below as soon as this webinar ends. I want to thank you, Shayn, for sharing some knowledge with us and dropping some of those stats about video and getting everybody very excited. And again, thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll make sure we talk to you in the very near future.